What's going on, guys, and welcome to another DRIVETRIBE snippet here on the txgarage Newswire channel. Today we're talking about which American brands survived the sedan apocalypse. Now, if you remember, a few weeks back we did a video on which sedans were getting killed off. That video can be found here on txgarage. And since we're talking about it, these videos are brought to you by txgarage. You can go check out the website. We've got a lot of written articles, videos, news updates, reviews, events, lots of stuff going on. You can sign up for the newsletter here. It's a weekly newsletter that gets sent out. That's just a recap of everything that's happened here on the website. So definitely go check out txgarage.com. Lots of cool content there, as well as subscribing to this channel here. And with that, let's jump back into the article here on DRIVETRIBE. Now, again, if you don't know what a DRIVETRIBE snippet is, it's just me going and finding interesting content on DRIVETRIBE, a really cool website. This one is written by Kyle for Lita. I've done other articles of his before, but this one is about what brands survived the sedan apocalypse. So basically what sedans we're still going to be able to see here in the American market. And number one is Cadillac. The CT4, the CT5, and the CT6 are all still going to be around, which is good news because there are some pretty nice vehicles. The ATS is not going to be around, but the CT4, I believe, is kind of an ATS replacement. So mostly probably just name changes, and we're getting some new styles. Definitely looking forward to driving some of these and really getting a feel for where they fit in and what they are. But let's go down to the next one, which you see is Buick. Now, Buick did kill off the their convertible that they had. That was the Astra or Opel convertible that they brought over. This one is the only sedan the Regal will soldier on. It's unclear whether or not Buick will make a new Regal based on the Malibu, or if GM will throw in the towel on sedans that aren't Cadillacs. So basically, they are still making the Regal tentatively, basically. So we'll see how that goes, but decent looking Buick Regal. So that brings us to Chevy with the Malibu. So the Malibu is still one of the few sedans you can get from the Chevy lineup. The Malibu was once a coupe wagon, and on two different occasions has produced multiple versions of itself for rental fleets under the name of the Classic and the Malibu Limited. There was also the Malibu Max, if you remember that. But yeah, we're definitely going to still see the Malibu around. It's a staple for Chevy, and we're sticking around, basically. FCA, this is kind of the funny one. We are still seeing the Charger and the 300 from FCA. These are really old platforms, but they're soldiering on and still selling well. The author says here the Dodge and Chrysler have essentially been selling the same two cars since 2006, but that hasn't stopped them from cramming incredible engines into the LX bodies. Into the LX body's ancient engine bay. Sales have even gone up for these rolling time capsules as owners find them more practical than other muscle cars like the Mustang Camaro. The 300 is still doing well as a retirement lively cruiser, while the Hemi powered 300S can be had in a rather interesting shade of green with bronze wheels. Okay. Lincoln actually just brought back the Continental, and it is staying around for at least another year or so. You do still have a couple of the other Lincoln sedans for now, but they are aging and not really being updated, so we'll see how that goes. The takeaway, the sedan is down, but it's definitely not out. Combine combined, these 5 brands managed to sell roughly 325,000 units. Sure, that is what the Honda Civic sells in the US in a year, but these sedans have a lot of different appeals. Okay, maybe not the Malibu, but others each strike a decent case, whether it's power, value, or uniqueness. In this case, I don't see all of these sedans being discontinued. As long as Dodge can keep making midlife crisis machines, they'll stay in business. As others, good luck. So there you go. That's the list of sedans from American brands that are surviving the sedan apocalypse. So we do still have a decent selection of sedans, but there are still a lot that are being killed off. Actually, today I just drove the new Ford Edge ST, and it reminded me a lot of the Focus ST, not just in styling and driving, but really I would rather have that Focus ST than the Edge ST. And I think that's something that we're going to see a lot of. Some of these high performance cars that we used to get and love, they're going to start being the bottom of the line. The bottom of the line SUVs are going to get these performance nameplates, and they're just never going to be as good as the cars that we used to get. But yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure you go and check out txgarage.com, sign up for our newsletter, and as always, thanks for watching, guys.